Hello guys, and welcome back once again to another great journey with me in Minecraft. It has been some time. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. It has been some time since we started this, and I just realized we haven't gone to the Nether at all. From what I've heard, and this could be wrong, they completely flipped the script on this. I think the way it used to be was you'd go into the Nether and you'd search and you'd search and you'd search and you would never find the Nether castle, palace, place. But from what I've heard, the update that just came out for this, well, I guess technically like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, it fixed that. But instead of making it so that it's, and when you used to find it, it was fairly small. It wasn't too impressive. It was like maybe 2 or 3 hallways, and they're real short. And size is very important when it comes to the Nether castle. You want to be able to roam around and explore. So as you can see, that's nothing what I wanted. I'm okay. I'm gonna say AFK. We're gonna pretend that controller starts with the letter K. I know that it doesn't. Please don't comment about that. But I AFK'd away from our. Let's see, how many do I need? I think it's 4 for boots. I'm gonna try to enchant another pair just because that was a really whack pair. I need feather falling. That's what I would prefer on these. Let's see what we get. Come on, come on. I'm not taking the first one again. But yeah, like I was saying, I get very distracted easily. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about the Nether fortress. Yes, with the new update, I guess they completely flipped it around, and now the fortresses are basically the entire map almost. Like, there's really no more roaming around and exploring. But then again, I've heard other things. I've heard that, they're a lot bigger, but they're still hard to find. So we'll see. I don't know if they extended the Nether. I kind of want to make a super flat world in creative sometime here in the near future, so that I can check that out and confirm that, because that's the only way to tell. Well, for me at least. I mean, I guess you could go all the way to the edge of the Nether and then go all the way to the other side and count blocks, or you could do what I would do, and that's create a super flat world, go in there, and then just fly from end to end. So we're gonna do some stuff before we head on over there. So, because I want to be completely ready, completely prepared. Okay, what do I want to do here? I need a chest. Okay. So, oh, that's what I was going to do this episode. I'm going to change the music. I was like, I have something in my mind that I'm supposed to accomplish this episode, and I do not know what it is, and now I remember. I'm going to turn up the jams of Minecraft, because I thought, I could look for days and find royalty-free music, which I still might do. After watching my video that I'm going to post here in a bit, that I'm recording right now, this is ridiculously hard. I've been trying to do what I was doing in my other series, which is keep those little clicks out of it by putting my hands under a blanket and playing, but that is really hard, so I'm just gonna bring it above. I was like trying to focus and remember which buttons were which is odd, because I don't need to look down at the controller when I'm playing, but for some reason, just having that like visual, not seeing my hands underneath my face, was very weird. Okay. So, yeah, music. Hopefully, the Minecraft music will suffice. If it doesn't, I'm going to... I'm gonna end up getting probably royalty-free tracks. Like I said, I've done some research, and I think that it's alright as long as I'm not monetizing to really put any song. But I'm gonna have to check that out, because the last thing I want to do, because one thing that I was thinking of doing, and this is kind of going to be a surprise, but I'm going to tell you about it, but it might not even be a surprise because it might not even happen. Well, it will, just I don't know the time frame I'm working with here. I wanted to do a special episode, and what was going to happen in that one is I was going to take you to some of my other worlds, preferably one at a time. So, like maybe at the 10th episode, with the release of my 10th episode, I would also upload a special edition 10th episode type thing that would come with this survival series. I think I want to make these rounded at the edge. I want to make a little castle and put our nether portal in there, just because I don't want to put it in the village. I know, it's not going to be directly in my room, but I know that if you're close enough to it, it's just annoying. You can't sleep at night because you could just hear the gas, having parties, and no one likes that. I know I don't. But yeah, the 10th episode, hopefully, we're ready. This is going to be episode 5, so I guess that's enough time. I wanted to make a special intro for it, and I would take you to probably the first one we would do would be, I want to say my first world that I created, because I put a lot of work into that, and there's a lot of cool stuff. It's very random. It's very sporadic. When you see it, you're going to be like, yeah, I could see him building this, because there's really no order to it. It's kind of just, it's everywhere. It's very ADD. There's that one, and then there's also Nikes. And I don't know, I know that I had done a video about it in the past. I think it was on a vlog when I used to do vlogs. But it was a project that I had worked on really hard. And, that sucked so bad. I got sidetracked, I stopped working on it. I eventually, basically, what it comes down to is I lost interest in the project. It was probably the biggest build I've ever done, and it's just so much work. Like, once you build the parameters like I did, and cobble the whole bottom, and start to put buildings on top of it, like, I've gotten pretty much all of the buildings in it. Now I just need to do all of the inside, and I was trying to make it the first adventure map for Xbox, so that if they eventually did come out with a way so that you could share your survivals, you could, I would be one of the first to, and I'd have so much extra work done. But also, I know one thing that you can do is you can actually extract your maps from Xbox 360 Edition and post them on a media sharing site, and then, boom, people upload them, save them on their account, and then they can play them. And I've always found adventure maps just really, really cool, because Minecraft is amazing on its own. But with adventure maps, like people who build stuff, you get to see other people's ideas, which is phenomenal on its own. But then you also get to, play them and do more than just exactly what Minecraft is, which is mining and crafting. Like, you get to go out there and figure out puzzles. There's some platformers where you just jump from platform to platform. And that's what I kind of did with that one. I think I have dungeons 1, 2, and 3. Wait, yeah, 1, 2, and 3 are done. I'm missing 4. Or I've worked on 4. I think 4 is actually like halfway done. 5 is about halfway done. What I would do is I'd get bored with one project and I'd just go to the next. And that's the way I was kind of keeping on top of it for a while, so that I didn't just completely give up. But then after a while, I was just like, I can't do this anymore. This is way more than I can handle, and I gave up. Hopefully, though, I'll pick it back up. That's what I plan on doing, or that's what I told myself I'd do anyway. Back in the day, when I didn't want to give up on it, but at the same time, I was seriously like sick to death of it. I would come home probably at about like 2 p.m. and work on it until like 4 or 6 a.m. and then go to bed and repeat the process. And after a while, I was just, and you do anything that long. It doesn't matter if it's something you love, if it's something you already hate, you're going to hate it even more. But yeah, that's also another reason why I didn't want to monetize my channel. And I'm seriously going to try not to. The only reason I can see me either monetizing or getting a sponsorship would be for the sheer, purely just because it would help me do what I already love doing. So I would never take money and not put it towards my channel. I would never, if I got money, I wouldn't just spend it on pointless crap. Well, I probably would, but it would be pointless crap that was for Minecraft, for my channel, like a capture card or a decent mic that I can set in front of me. The mic I have now isn't too bad. As you can hear, it's decent, it picks up, it's not overbearing with, white noise or static in the background. I really love that about it. But it is strapped to my head, and I do have to fight with it so that it doesn't go into the red on Audacity, which is the program I use for recording. I was using Hodgepodge's little recording thing that they give you, but that was hard because then I had to try to blend my Audacity stuff with that video, and the way I can do it now, I have it it's really confusing, but it goes through one program and then Audacity basically feeds directly into that. So I have a little, I guess I almost want to say macro setup, so that when I hit record, it hits record on Audacity as well and records completely separate audio at the same time picking up the game audio, which was really important for me because I think I want to get people to play. Daniel, if you're watching this, you need to get Minecraft. Then you can, I think, to be honest, at this point, he is probably one of the only people who has all of the requirements to be able to play in my world decently. I have other friends who have Minecraft, one at the moment, actually two at the moment. I don't have internet, which I don't know how you live without it, but they seem to be still breathing somehow. My friend Daniel, he has wireless headphones, Turtle Beach, so it's going to have a nice pickup for audio, which I can actually record on my end. And he also has internet, which is fairly important if you want to play co-op, without having to go to the person's house and do a local setup, which I'm still not too sure. Me and my friends tried that once with Call of Duty, doing a little local LAN connection with Ethernet, and we couldn't get it to work. You know what? This room's fine. I'm done building out there. That's going to take way too long. That's something I think I'm going to do off camera. At least you can see, the base of where I'm going with what our house is going to look like. Why am I cutting the floor with a shovel? Your guess is as good as mine. But this is where I have decided that I am going to put the Ender portal. Is it going to conflict with this door? More than likely. Do I care? Not a bit. So, let's go get us some obsidian. I had put some away for us in a chest over here. I can't remember which one it was. I do remember saying, unless I used it all for that thing, I'm hoping not. Please tell me I have it. I remember saying that I'm going to need it. Oh crap, how did you spawn over here, spider? I remember saying that I'm going to need it for the Nether because I've been wanting to go there forever. Like, seriously. Ever since I heard about this little update thing, I've been ready. Okay. Nope, that's gray wool. Yes, obsidian, here we go. 6. That is not nearly enough. I believe we need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blocks, I believe. Let's see. We'll count once we get in here. Okay. So they're gonna go perfectly. This house seems like it was set up for a portal. I want to do something cool with the background, but that will come later. Maybe like a thing of lava. Who knows? Whoa. This pick is like too efficient. It just breaks everything, which I love about it. Don't get me wrong. Don't mistake me for complaining, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shh. Okay. 7, 8. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, we only need 6 because we don't need to complete the top. I was looking at the roof, and I'm gonna have to either cut into the roof and put obsidian there, which would be outrageous and serve no point, or I could be smart about it and just put the 2 blocks in the center once we have it built. Daniel, I think I might have told you about the Nether if you're watching. You're going to want to keep watching this. The Nether is probably one of my favorite additions to Minecraft. They have the Ether? Ether? I don't know how you pronounce it. They had that for a little while, and that was kind of, I think it was like a mod. I had it on for a little while on PC. I had to do some stuff. Yeah, I think it had to have been a mod because it didn't look like something that Minecraft gave you. It was just kind of... is that lava gonna hit me? Oh, Get out, jump. Oh, you know what? Okay, we're good. I'm used to not having fire resistance. And I'm like, we are gonna die. I'm gonna lose all my stuff again. Okay, let's just wait for a little while. That wasn't that bad. That didn't even really come out that much. How did I... it looked like it had filled this whole area. That wasn't that bad, but whatever. But yeah, the other was kind of... oh, crap. I'm an idiot. You know what? The other, I think it was supposed to be like heaven, because the Nether is definitely, if I could guess anyway, I'd say it was Minecraft's version of hell. I could be wrong. Probably not. But that's my interpretation, at least. A very loose interpretation. Yeah, so the other was pretty cool. I mean, it introduced a whole new aspect to Minecraft, just like the Nether does. You know, without the Nether, you don't have glowstone. You don't have magma cream. You don't have blaze rods, which remind me when we're down there, I need to get blaze rods so we can start cooking up some potions. Oh crap! I have this sticky stuff on my controller. It's not what you're thinking. Actually, it's tape residue, and that's because in order to get all that cobblestone that I had to build our monument out here, that is the XP generator, I had to do something. And that was get a crazy amount of cobblestone, and then some. So what I did is, I don't know, I guess really flexing your finger isn't that much work, but I just thought, if I can tape the trigger down and just move my thumb in a circular motion, I can mine for the longest time ever and collect. So that's what I did. I'll have to show you sometime the mine that I dug out specifically for that. It's pretty unreal. But there's no time for that now. Right now, all there is time for... I'm gonna put all this back because I need to keep a room so that I can carry stuff back. Put all the wood back in here. I don't need these chests or this crafting table because... well... no, I don't need them. Put these back. Okay. What am I gonna need? Torches. Okay, let's see. bring some food. Almost a stack of bread should do us. And you know what? I better bring it. I better bring them just to be on the safe side, because that way if I get down there and I get into a spot where I think I'm gonna die, I can just place all the stuff I've gotten in them, and then take it like a champ. I mean, your stuff's not gonna get jacked out in the Nether. But I just don't like leaving my stuff laying around if I die. I don't know. It's a sketchy neighborhood, the Nether. You don't want to go leaving stuff down there. I've never seen anything personally disappear, but I wouldn't doubt it. Some shady characters. Okay. Let's get all set up. We're going in. Hopefully we'll get a good spawn. I'm hoping it doesn't spawn me in an underground cave where I eventually and inevitably end up digging my way to death in the form of a hole that drops you into a big bucket of lava. But the good thing is oh, are you guys okay? That was very crackly. I actually just almost pulled the mic out of my headphones. There we go, the wire. It's hooked into my computer, and the cord's not that long, so when I go back to stretch my back, it basically whips me in the face and almost pulls it out. But yes, we are going to go down there. If you're wondering what I'm looking for, what am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for anymore. You know what? Let's kill this guy. Get some arrows. Ugh, okay. Here we go. So, I'm hoping that we get a decent spawn. It doesn't have to be the best. Preferably not underground. That's like the only thing I'm wanting to avoid. As long as we land on the surface of something so that I can see my surroundings, I'm happy. Okay. I'm sorry, I know I keep going into chests. I remember seeing this gold and I was like, this needs to go in this other chest. I'm kind of stalling, I'm not gonna lie. I'm stalling a little bit. Part of me is thinking, okay. We're gonna do this. Let's see, do I got this with one hand? I'm gonna put the controller down on my desk and see if I can do this with one hand. I don't know what that clicking is. It keeps doing that, and I didn't even move my head that time. Okay. That worked for a second there. I was worried. Ugh. What I'm really trying to do is stretch my back with both hands grasped tightly around the remote, still playing. Yeah, it looks ridiculous. If you were here, you'd be like, come on, Spin. Get it together, man. I can't put this here. There's the door. Stupid door. Okay, how do we make this look even? Semi-even. That works. Put one here. And break this torch. Put it here. That's about as good as it's gonna get. I'll probably come back here later on, but I need to quit stalling and just jump in head first. Let's go. This isn't gonna be good. Hopefully it will be, but I doubt it. No freaking way. We just spawned exactly where I wanted to be. Okay, so maybe the rumor is true. Maybe they did just make the Nether a huge freaking Nether fortress. That's what it's called. It's not another castle. It's another fortress. So I guess it's true. I'm not just amazed. I'm ecstatic. as you can probably tell by my voice when we entered this place. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know or don't play Minecraft, there's some stuff we're going to need here. First off, and fairly important, we're going to need another wart, which, if I'm correct, I don't believe will grow inside of our other world. I mean, you know, the real world, upstairs, because we're in hell right now. So I probably should leave these to, you know, kind of let them fully harvest, because the ones I'm picking that are the small ones, they're not ready yet. The bigger ones were. But yeah. We're going to need those. We're going to need some blaze rods, and then also this nether rack that we're breaking up right here. A lot of the time there will be pathways that this leads to. So I'm breaking this. We might... Oh yeah, as you can see, boom. This is a whole room in here. But it's just full of this nether rack. What's the story behind this, of how this like got this way? I have no clue. This is gonna take forever. You know what? Oh, maybe I'll do this later. I just kind of want to go exploring. Man, this place is really big. I did not expect it to be this big. The ones that I've found in the 360 edition... Okay, here's the end of a hall right here, let's see. No. Just from looking at it, I can... man. It looks really... It looks like they've really expanded it, because in the old version, you would look out like that and you could either see, like... You'd be able to see at least one end of the nether. It would usually be, you know, either to your left, your right, your front, or your back. You could see like the end of something. And given we didn't see the back of us, even so, we should have been able to see one side if it was like the old edition. Here's a magma cube. These guys tend to be a little annoying. Little annoying baggers. But we'll get him. Because you hit him, and he will break up into... either 2 or 4 other guys. We'll find out here in a bit. Boom! Breaks up into 3. Okay, that's not anything what I thought. And then each one of these breaks up into 2. And then you kill them, and there's nothing. And you get magma cream. Those are those little round things floating on the ground. Those are actually fairly important when it comes to brewing potions. Especially the ones that we need, which are fire-resistant potions. Something that I kind of liked about PC version, and I mean it's nice for this version too, but with PC version you had to memorize all the different potions, and you know, all the crafting you had to know off the top of your head, or you had to have a wiki page, the Minecraft wiki page, open on a separate screen so that you could reference things, which, you know, I still do. I'm not saying that I'm some great Minecraft lord that knows all this stuff offhand, because no, I don't. But ever since I started playing 360 edition, oh crap, no way, this is perfect. Now we have straight through to our portal from back here. But yeah, from playing 360 edition, it's kind of screwed me up, because you don't have to know the recipes. You just kind of go in and, you know, as long as you have the materials, you can make what you need. And, you know, come to think about it, I don't think I've actually made any potions yet. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know if you have to know how to build them. I would assume not, just because of what I've seen from their crafting. But we'll find out soon enough. Oh, another cool thing. This update really excited me. I mean, it's something that I've done already because I have PC version, but it's still... There's something magical about playing with a controller. And I know you can Synca controller. In fact, I have with Minecraft. It's just not the same. It really isn't. I do enjoy PC better for some aspects, but then other aspects I enjoy it more on Xbox 360. So when they come out with an update and it just, it moves closer to joining the two worlds of PC and Minecraft together, it really gets me hot and excited. That probably wasn't the best word to choose, but kind of. This looks like a cave. These are the caves that I was telling you about that I usually die in. Changing the subject. So I went online and I checked out, to see what the next update was going to be. It wasn't very clear. It did say that they are looking at incorporating horses, that they're looking to incorporate hoppers, which is very, very crucial to me, and I can't wait until they employ those into this. And then also something that I was talking about in another episode, the Wither. So I seriously can't wait. That's a boss fight that I actually haven't even done. Well, successfully. I have played against the Wither in the PC version, and I withered away, and it was horrible, because, with PC controls, I'm not that good. I'd like to think, but I'm not. So I ended up getting hit repeatedly. Also, not having any armor equipped. I heard about it, and I was like, I gotta do this. So I created a new world because I didn't want him destroying mine. In creative, got the materials, went back to survival. Like an idiot. I didn't even grab armor. All I grabbed was a sword. I didn't even think I grabbed a diamond sword. Don't ask me what I was thinking. Oh man. This is gonna take forever. I probably shouldn't. I kind of need to. Oh. I am so glad I turned around. That guy was gonna sneak up and push us into lava, and that would have sucked. Lava, lava, you tricky devil. It shouldn't be so perplexing. I shouldn't be having to use this much mental focus on extinguishing lava. But I am. Because that's the way I do. We still haven't encountered any blazes. I'm definitely not leaving the Nether until we get at least, I'd say 3 blaze rods. 2 or 3. Well, let's say 2 to be on the safe side. Because I really don't want to die. And the other thing I really want to get before we leave here is a little bit of glowstone. Well, glow dust. You turn that into glowstone. I am sorry. My OCD is going to kill me if this room is... it just bugs me. I don't even like rooms being too high, so at least I'm not putting you through that. Making it like 4 or 5 high. This should be good enough. Okay, there we go. Let's focus on the task at hand here. Spin. Come on. Okay, so I should be able to just place these on the stairs here, and then 2 down here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. 1 there. Ah, that made it bigger. Why did you make that big? Is there not? No, there's a step there. Perplexing lava. This sucks because the nether wart usually grows on the sides of stairs. Not on the sides of the stairs, but for some reason there's always farms on the sides of stairs, and now thanks to the lava I'm pretty sure these ones are demolished. The other thing I've been wondering is there nether fortresses? You know, is there more than one, or is like this the only one? They just made it like huge. I've never in the 360 edition. I've never gotten two more, or well, I guess I should just say more than one nether fortress. But then again, even if there was two, I don't think that it would even come close to equaling the size of this one that we're in. So well, at least it's not floating back. I'm glad about that it's not pointing back. It still make me nervous though, just because I feel like, okay, you know what? Just build down. Build down. Yeah, it killed those farms. Those farms are gone. Okay. So I don't believe even if I stop this lava, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think those plants are coming back. I think they're done for. Shiz. Well, is it worth it? That's what I'm trying to decide right now. Is it worth our time and effort to stop the lava so much, you know, that they're not in those planters anymore, and then plant the wart in those, and then also upstairs? I don't know. Yeah, if so, I'll think about it later. There's a pigman. What's up, pigman? Let me give you some lights. Man, this is actually really big. I mean, I was expecting an upgrade, but this is some... Oh, look at that. That's a blaze spawner. Yes. Blaze spawners. You know what? We're not going to do it this episode. I might even have to do it off camera. But I think there's a way to farm blazes. I'm pretty sure there is. You can farm pretty much everything. So I don't see why you wouldn't be able to blazes. Make this makeshift fort. Now I'm kind of glad I brought this cobblestone. And you might be asking yourself, why does Spin have a fishing rod? I mean, out of all the things he could have brought with him, out of all of the useless spaces that he could have saved, you know, why? There's one really good... Oh, dang, I got him. There's one really good reason. That's because one of the people I watch and on YouTube, and that fishing rod, that's a lucky charm right there. I almost to the point, because I've experienced it, believe that it might even have like some weird thing in the coating that makes you less susceptible to damage and less susceptible to like enemies seeing you. I could be wrong. That's the way I feel about it. It seems like anytime I've had it on me, I've done really well. It could just completely be in my head, and it probably is, but yes. So, if this works correctly, I can put torches on this thing, and it won't spawn. I don't know if that's still a thing, but let's hope. Run back to our safety hole. Kill this magma cube. Get some more magma cream. Oh crap. I wish there was perma potions. I don't care if they took like 5 diamonds a piece. I wish there was perma potions. Minecraft, Notch, if you're watching this, probably not, you'll probably never see this. But if you do, think about it. Perma potions. It'd be a potion, so you would probably have to do that way, you know, to kind of be luck based, is you'd be able to make potions that take like 5 diamonds a piece, and then you'd have to enchant them, and whatever enchantment you got, you would drink the potion and you'd forever have that ability. So you might get like fire resistance, or fortune, or looting. or Featherfall, and you permanently have that on you. So any weapons that you got would double it. So I guess that would raise the limit. So if you had like a perma potion of, let's say, Smite 4, and then you got a sword with Smite 4, well, then your Smite is at like 8. So basically, like, you bump into something and you kill it. I don't know, just an idea. I've had a lot of ideas when playing this, though. Minecraft is so magical, and I'm glad they keep coming up with updates, because that has just boosted the replayability from still being pretty great to, being to the point where if you do get burnt out, you can come back in a month and it's almost like you're playing a completely different game. And I really like that Minecraft, watch, I'm going to say this and then it's going to happen, so I'm going to knock on wood, but it really seems that Minecraft has done a really good job of not being little greedy pansies about stuff. When I say that, I mean, not coming out with like Minecraft 1 and then, they come up with some updates and then you have to buy, like, for another $30, you have to go and get another copy. And all these updates are basically free. After you have your subscription, that's it. It's a one-time set fee. And man, is it worth it. I'm going to say something about... let's just say there's a friend I know, or as you would put in a post, Swim, someone I once met, told me that every game they would download, every movie they would download, every TV show, they basically didn't pay for any form of media. And this is including on Xbox, by the way. Except for Minecraft. And Swim, someone who I met, apparently had 3 PC accounts. I don't know why. I don't know. From what it sounded like, it seemed like maybe he just did it for donation purposes. And then, it's also nice to kind of have other accounts, especially if you're going to be filming. That way you can have cameramen, and you can kind of run them on a path. But also, he had bought both the physical copy of Minecraft for Xbox 360 and the downloadable content. So I believe he bought the downloaded one first, and then actually went out to the store and bought the disc. I'm a firm believer in that. I think that if something is good and you like it, you should support it by paying for it. And that reminds me, that's where I was going with that whole thing about not monetizing. In my experience, it's been that if you're getting paid for something, it becomes a job, and then you're expected to do it. And when you're expected to do it, you don't want to do it. And that's why I am going to try my hardest to never make this a job. I will, I'll probably accept maybe like a sponsorship if I ever was offered one, just to kind of maybe upgrade some stuff, and maybe even do some giveaways, because that would be really nice. I know how nice it is to win some free stuff. Being the recipient of like maybe three giveaways ever in my entire life, which is better than most people, so I shouldn't really complain. I almost had, I'll have to tell you this story sometime, maybe I'll even say it now, but this one time I actually almost had $10,000. There was this contest going on in my city, and he was called the $10,000 Fugitive, and he'd call in every morning to the radio station, and he or she had a briefcase with them, their voice was disguised, and they'd give you clues as to their location. Well, being in high school at the time, without a car, I really didn't even expect that I would ever potentially be able to catch the fugitive. So I kind of would listen, and and it was kind of a cool thing to listen to, and you'd hear people call in, oh, I think I found him, blah, blah. But then this one morning, I was listening to the radio, and I was on my way to school. I was with my mom, because she was taking me to school at the time. I didn't have my own car. And he said that he was on the warpath, and he was looking at Rio Grande. Now, if you're not from New Mexico, Rio Grande is like pretty much the only body of water especially if you're from Albuquerque, that is near us. So most people would automatically hear that and be like, oh, well, they're down in the bosque, which I think a lot of people actually called in that day and said that. But this was right after Christmas, and I remembered going to Old Town, which is kind of like the little plaza we have here, kind of like a historical thing. And there was this kind of like, it was a catwalk across the top. It was like this little bridge, and I remember seeing a path that said "Welcome to the," or a little sign that said "Welcome to the Warpath," and it was right off this street called Rio Grande. So that popped in my head as soon as I heard it, and I was begging my mom. We were probably we were just like 5 minutes away from this place, and I was begging her. I was like, I know where this is. I'm not 18, so you're gonna have to go and catch the fugitive. And at first my mom, she doesn't know what I'm talking about, so she thinks I'm like talking about a fugitive. But finally I finished explaining to her we're at my school, still only like 7 minutes away, and she's like, no. I think she thought I was trying to get out of, going to my first period class. But she wasn't having it. These things are gas. I freaking hate gas. We're not even gonna fight them, we're just gonna ride them for now. But yeah, that was the time I almost had $10,000. Oh crap, that was almost really bad. It really sucked. Good times, good times. And the other funny part about that is, I guess someone did end up finding her that day, because this competition got on for a little while, and the day that they caught her, I think it turned out to be a girl. It was exactly where I thought it was, and it was like 3 hours after the fact that I knew exactly where she was at, which it annoyed me. Even to this day, I'm like, you know what? I should have just ditched school and walked there. Even walking there, it probably would have taken me like maybe 30, 40 minutes max, and I still would have gotten it. Yep. I'm gonna have to clean this place up. We might even make part of this place at least our another base. Lots of digging. Lots and lots of digging. I'm trying... No, because there would be torches in here. I was trying to decide if we have already been in here. Ooh, what's this place? Stupid magnet cubes. Oh, that's just the other side of this. Okay. So. Okay, dead end. Keep on guard, Pigman. Oh wait, forgot. There's always places behind these stairs that you'll miss if you're not paying attention. Man, I'm still in shock at how big this Nether Fortress is. I mean, I expected an upgrade, but I did not expect this. What is that? Is that broken end? It is. What can we see from here? Holy crap. This place is huge. Oh man. So I haven't decided exactly what I'm gonna do for, I think I said 60 episodes. We'll have to find stuff to do. By far, if I'm prepared to fight the Nether Dragon before 60 episodes, we'll probably do it. Like, I'm not gonna, be ready in 40 episodes and then make you sit through 20 episodes of me doing, like, basically filler work just so that, just so I can do it on episode 60. I won't purposely prolong it, is what I'm saying. I mean, if we're getting close there, you know, I might do like some cool stuff. I'm never gonna be boring. In other words, I'm not gonna just waste time like running around the screen like I usually do. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna try to, like, you know, if let's say we're 2 episodes away, I'll probably do some cool farming techniques and automated farmers and stuff like that. One thing I can't wait till they come out with once again is comparators. I hope those come out at the same time as the hoppers. I know anvils is another thing that they're going to be introducing, hopefully in the near future, because that really makes a difference. I mean, like, really makes a difference. Because you can repair stuff. Like this coal enchanted stuff I have, it's awesome, but once it breaks, it's gone. And I have to try to enchant something exactly like it. With an anvil, not only can you put, like, well, for one, it introduces enchanted books. So you can enchant books, and then you can take those enchantments, and then through the anvil, use more experience to put them on. So it's very more selective. So you can put, you know, exactly what you want on the stuff you want. So, you know, for a pickaxe, if you just like want Unbreaking and Fortune, you can do that. And the other cool thing with the anvil is you can use your XP to name your stuff. And I believe, well, I know that on PC, if you name your stuff, it's actually cheaper to repair. Why? I have no clue, but it is. So I always name my stuff, and it's more customizable. That's what I really like about it. You can put your name on it, make it yours. I'm sorry, I'm so OCD, I know. But, I mean, I'm probably going to end up doing this anyway. Because, you know, like I said, we're probably going to end up eventually, hopefully, making some of these rooms our nether base. Probably right off the portal, though, because I don't want to have to find it every time. As for streaming, I think fairly soon I want to start at least learning what I need to do to stream. I mean, I basically get the gist of it, and I could probably stream tonight if I wanted to, but I don't like doing things half butt. I like going in full butt. Ball pit deep, as people would say. Lesser people, not me, of course. But I want to do the whole. I don't know if yeah, I probably will. I was gonna say I don't know if I want to do the whole like camera thing on me, because that's really weird, and I make some very weird faces when I'm in deep thought. Very, very creepy, ominous faces. Okay, I think we're ready to go back. But yeah, I've been wanting to stream. It seems like a lot of fun. It's then and there, you know. I mean, when you see these videos, what you're watching is something that I've done technically in the past. And there's just something about live that makes it a little more magical. And also getting to communicate with you guys, ask you stuff, ask you if I should eat inside my room like a barbarian and get crumbs all over the floor. But yeah, this I think was a very successful episode. We went to the Nether like I wanted to. We got a lot accomplished there. Way more than I wanted to. I mean, we got glowstone, we got blaze rods, we got magma cream. Magma cream I even forgot about. Part of me just wants to keep going and power through, and you know, like make some potions, but I don't think. What are we at right now? We're at 54 minutes. Wow, I didn't even know we're at that. Leave a comment too. If you like the longer videos, I'll definitely do more of those. Maybe even do like a 2-hour video. It kills me on rendering. It takes for freaking ever because I have to render it twice. It's a long story for another day. But I will do it if that's what you guys like. So if you liked, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to this channel and you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and go to my channel and do that to see more. Once again, thank you guys all for watching my channel. I really appreciate the support. We'll see you guys next time. when, I don't know, we'll make potions. We'll do something excruciatingly interesting. But until then, you guys have a great day and an even better evening. But save this for sure. Peace.